Fun fact, the cheesy and Stanley Mott's very much unapproved campaign videos that run throughout this video for the presidential election, where they're talking about don't change horses halfways, is the actual campaign slogan that Abraham Lincoln used when he was going to be re-elected. Fun fact and kind of weird. Anyway, this is Wag the Dog. A sex scandal is in the making, as the president has apparently made inappropriate things with a visitor at the White House who also apparently is a minor. Oh dear. So, we have a spin doctor and fixer in DC that is going to try to fix this one. He is played by Robert De Niro. Now, Conrad doesn't say that they're going to try to, deny the story or anything like that. He's simply saying that they're going to change the narrative of the story. They're going to go to war to make the media care more about that. When they say, well, we can go to war, we don't have the money to go to war, who are we going to war with? He says, no, we're not going to go to war, but we're going to make it appear as if we have gone to war with somebody else, or there is a conflict that we can fix. So, together with Motz, a big-time Hollywood producer played by Dustin Hoffman, they are going to start a fake war in Albania. This brings up a question that needs an answer. Is Larry Bainhart a time traveler? Now, you might be sitting there and thinking, who the hell is Larry Bainhart? Larry Bainhart wrote the book American Hero, 1993. This one was adapted into this movie about 4 years later. Granted, this isn't the most accurate adaptation of the original source material, but anyway, 1 month after this movie's release came the Lewinsky thing that happened, and in August of 1998, Clinton decided to bomb Sudan. And in the fall of 1998, when Clinton was going to be impeached and they were debating about that, he bombed Iraq. Larry Bainhart, time traveler confirmed. Or maybe not, I don't know. But we're getting sidetracked. I saw this movie, and immediately when I saw it I thought, oh my god, nothing is true, everything is fake, Jesus Christ. Because it is really fascinating to see how they go about to recreate battlefields with the help of green screens and stuff like that, and how they are making songs and finding stuff that has not happened, and the manipulations they did is so fascinating that it is a very important movie to today, with troll factories and alleged fake news, and people believe what they want to believe, unfortunately, and this is a stark reminder on exactly how far you can take it. And because we consumed media a lot different than Contra now, so I don't know if this movie could have been made today, or maybe it is exactly what it could have been, with troll factories and fake accounts and stuff like that. Maybe this movie could have been made today. Maybe this movie should be remade today. Just make it happen, Hollywood. Make it happen. I'll write the script with you. Anyway, this movie is a ton of fun. It is very entertaining. It's very funny. It is far more comedy than it is drama. I would say 75 to 25% comedy / drama. It is a great satire about politics. It's a great satire about filmmaking and the what happens when the very subdued, as he always is when he is on serious mode, Robert De Niro meets the much more flamboyant Hollywood. Motz is one of my favorite Dustin Hoffman characters he has made. I'm not the biggest Hoffman fan, I should point out. I think he is good, but I've never been a huge fan of his. But here he is absolutely in his right element. We also have Woody Harrelson showing up as a complete bonkers war hero. We gotta have a war hero in a war, as Motz says. This is not a laugh out loud movie, but you're sitting and snickering and smiling all the time. But every time you laugh about something, a little bit of your mind thinking, why are you laughing about this? This is terrible. The movie's manipulative ways also make you totally forget that this was all about, you know, the president groping a minor. So the movie really works in that way. One thing I have never been quite on board with is that I think that they are overcooking this one a little bit, and I think that they're overthinking, you know, portions of it. You don't need this much attention to details. People don't care. If they're lured in enough, they will be fooled by a small illusion. You don't need a super big illusion. While not this movie suffer from bad third act syndrome, the third act is still not as good as the movie's starting and middle, but it still has a very good and bittersweet ending, which I have always found incredibly fascinating. It is one of these great last lines in movies. The movie also proves that you can make a big movie on a small budget, because no one was really that interested in this movie until the Lewinsky's thing happened, and the movie's popularity just boom, blew. With a compact runtime and great attention to details, this is a movie that you definitely see if you have never seen it, or even worse, if you've never heard about it, because I think that there's a lot of people who have never even heard about this movie. Great chemistry between De Niro and Hoffman, and while they very much dominate this movie, there are still a lot of side characters which I think has, you know, their own little small stories and arcs and stuff like that. I give this movie 82 points. It is very entertaining, it's a little bit scary, and dare I say it, it is one of the most important movies of the late 90s actually, when it comes to satires about Hollywood and DC. So that was Wag the Dog. So join me next time as I review, well, so and so from such and such. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.